Hi all, we're playing some modern. Next match we are with goblins. Basically, I'm kinda testing um, the new surveillance. I don't expect them to be very good in goblins specifically because we are an aggro deck, but let's see. The opponent started with Misty Rainforest, which makes me suspect Ren 6. However, I do want to trigger this Oyowa if they don't have Ren, so I'll just lead with a Naked Stalker here that is just an 1-1. And I'll be able to go turn 2 Cracky Mesa, place a Yoga, do some things. Okay, so they're on living end. They don't have Ren 6, but we have equally 0 chance. We basically can't win this matchup. So, yeah. I guess there's an argument to grab surveillance and start surveilling away irrelevant creatures from the top of our deck. Okay, I don't even know what we're supposed to do. I guess I'm just gonna jump out the Yoga and then next turn try to cast the second one and not only trigger Descent from the second Yoga, but also um, get a creature to my graveyard so that once they leave in kind, I get it back. They're thinking about it. Okay, so we get to trigger both things. The Yoga makes them choose between discarding a card, taking some damage, or sacrificing a permanent. They can't be sacrificing lands early on, so they either take damage or discard cards. I think they discarded the card. Okay, they discard Master of Waves. Grab Generous End. I'm ready to get Living End here. I basically we can't win this matchup, but it's fun to try to. Okay, yeah, we don't even need to do this. Is there a chance we can deal with their board presence? No, there is not. You don't even need to see the Living End. So I'll grab in some Soul Guide Lanterns and some Blood Moons because we have another plan. So also we have the combo. I forgot about the combo. So the whole aggro part of the matchup is not really very good. Munitions Expert can kill our own things, which is pretty good actually. So I'll try it. A bolt can also kill our own things. I'm mostly thinking of killing our own snoops. Post board. Yeah, we had the slow start against Living End. That was impossible to beat. Okay, so I can lead with Shockland plus Stalactite Stalker and hope they don't have Grief. Yeah, if they have Grief, then I'm fine losing this game because we need to put them under some pressure with the Stalker. It's something that we just need to do. So we get Blood Crypt tapped and pass the turn. Our Stalker grows. Let's see if they have Grief. If they have Grief, maybe I shouldn't scoop. Maybe I need to wait for a couple of turns. Okay, they didn't have Grief. Now we need to dodge another card, Force of Negation. So because I want to go both Lantern and another Stalker, I'll use this fetch here, grab a mountain, play the other Lantern, see what happens. Oh, this happened. I'll exile a fetch from my graveyard, doesn't matter. I'll play another Stalker, which is also fine, and attack them for a bunch. Now the important part is that I get to a point where I can sacrifice one Stalker and kill the other if they living end me for some reason. So I feel pretty good about my chances this game because they will have a graveyard and we will not. But I do need an untapped land to do that, which can be tricky. Okay, let's go for a commercial district. If I find a creature, I'll be in it for sure. We didn't find a creature, we found Blood Moon. I think I'll keep the Blood Moon. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should trigger the Stalkers. Should I? Yeah, I'll trigger stalkers. It's pretty good that this lands also trigger descent frequently. So what happens here is that I need to play a lightning bolt on one of my creatures, if the living end. It will be very hard to do everything in the correct order, of course. But they need to living end now. Um, hmm. Okay, they quit. They didn't find the necessary tools. Maybe they didn't even have living end. There's an argument to keep War Marshal in instead of something slow like Fable, maybe. I'll try it. But Fable can dump our hand. Yeah, I don't know. I'll cut on Fable, put in one War Marshal. Maybe actually I'll do display it now. Actually, War Marshal is slow as heck, but we are on the draw. It's very debatable. Yeah, let's try to keep War Marshal for some reason. I'm feeling like it. Okay, so we don't have a turn on play, which makes this commercial district pretty good, I must say. Maybe we can be in a creature too. Hmm. Surveillance apparently are better than I thought, even in this kind of aggro deck. Do I bin this Harbinger? I have 3 Harbingers in my deck, which makes me feel that it's okay to bin one, um, given that it's something to get back with Living End. We also have 3 Snoops in our hand, which is pretty interesting. Now the question is whether we will be able to... There's an argument to not play anything. I didn't think about it at all. And just discard this Lieutenant. Wow, it was a good argument. I'll try doing this. I'll try doing this. Yeah, especially since we found no action. I'll just discard this Slingang Lieutenant here. I think this is what I would like to do. Maybe they have endurance though. There's surprisingly many things to think about. Basically, they need endurance plus living end. So I'm not feeling too bad right now. Okay, they do this. Maybe they don't have endurance. Do I pass the turn again? Now, the hard part is that I could try going for Snoop here. I think I'll just try to go for the Snoop. Maybe I'm supposed to go for the War Marshal. But I think threatening the combo is a more pressing issue here. You also get to make more informed decisions from next turn on. They're griefing us, which is kind of fine. No, we will lose both our Snoops. That's bad. If they're gonna hardcast Grief, then we're pretty okay, I think. Because we get to have ammunition as expert. Yeah, I think they're just hardcasting Grief here, which is fine for us. And they try to go, you know, over what we are doing. The interesting part is that they can just attack with Snoop, because if they block, then we have a Snoop in the graveyard when if they live against us. We're kind of losing the race. because they will play another fatty next turn. But I think banning this Harbinger and the Lieutenant in the first turns was pretty pivotal. Oh, okay. Okay, so what I must do here is I want to attack with Snoop. See if they trade. If they trade, we're completely fine. So given that I didn't trade, I think I want to play War Marshal here. We need to be constantly aware of their living ends and such. I would prefer going War Marshal here because I can let it die, and then afterwards I think I have lethal life. They living end at any point with my Slingang Lieutenant. So yeah. Of course, they may always have endurance at some point. Let's see what actually happens. And nicely, the War Marshals can trade with this Grief, the War Marshal plus the token. So, wow, they scooped it up. Sweet. Didn't expect to win this. See you next time.